How's it going, guys? Floating Pineapple here. Welcome back to the Wizard101 walkthrough. Today, we're still without Slushy Dude, but we're just doing some simple things that he probably already did. He'll be back, though. Trust me. Okay, trust me. He'll be back. Maybe. Right here. Let's talk to her.
As the professor of life magic, it falls to me to tell you about a wonderful new activity available to students.
Spoiler alert! It's not new! It was added in like 2012, 2013, I think. I don't know. It's gardening, okay?
I speak of gardening.
Whoa, I called it.
Students at Ravenwood can plant and grow amazing plants in their dormitory rooms or castles.
Who still has a dormitory? Oh, I do, because I'm not level 15 yet. Feels bad, man.
Wizards of all schools can garden, so my hope is that every student will learn the joy of shepherding new life.
I'll probably do it once and then be like, nah.
There is so much to learn about gardening, and I know just the person to teach you.
And his name is Farley.
Seek out Farley in Gollum Court. He will explain the basics of gardening to you.
Okay, let's go to Gollum Court. I hope you guys know where that is, because I'm not showing you. I'm just going to teleport there now. Whoa, it's magic! Let's talk to Farley. Let's also put on our mount. Boom. Farley, what's up?
Greetings, my little wizard friend. You look like you're in need of some learning, and I'm happy to oblige. And if it's not too much trouble, I'll ask you for a small favor once I've finished yapping. So, where to start? Well, let me tell you about how gardening works. It all begins with the tiniest of things, a seed. That's it, a seed.
What?
Do you have a seed with you? Surely you must. What's that? You don't? Oh, dear. And we're off to a poor start.
It's your fault. You're supposed to have a seed. You're the gardener. I'm new to this thing. You're supposed to have a seed.
Tell you what, will you run over to speak to Blossom, the life tree in the midst of Ravenwood?
I just want to say, that's great logic. Have me speak to Melinda Wu, then come here, and then go back right next to Melinda's school, the life school, and then come back here. That's smart.
Ask her for a seed. Any type will do. She should set you up with something to get you started. Be off then, will ya?
Got you, got you.
Good day to you, young wizard. What can I do for you?
Give me a fucking seed.
A seed? Farley sent you. A most unusual request, but I should be able to help you.
How is that an unusual request from a gardener? Oh wait, they're supposed to have seeds already. Okay, unusual, yeah.
A plant's journey of life begins with it as a seed. There are many types of seeds, each with a different with enough energy. Then you can place the seed into the ready. You can shepherd its growth through spells. I will give you a seed.
Thank you, that's all I wanted.
He will tell you more.
Will he? Thank God, because I don't know how to garden. I could have been through this tutorial by now. You know, I should have just gave my own tutorial.
Oh, you've got that seed? Fantastic. I recommend you roll up your sleeves and learn something about gardening.
I've been trying to learn about gardening for the past 5 minutes. The facts of life, please, yes.
Blossom saw fit to give you.
It's a dandelion.
What's this? After you've planted your dandelion seed, it starts to grow. From seed to seedling, young plant, mature plant, to elder. You can use a number of helpful spells to usher it along as it grows, keeping it healthy and happy. Take a look at the row of 4 dandelions to the side of me, and examine each of them.
Okay,
when you're done, come back and I'll bend your ear some more.
Whoa, okay,
If you've got
yeah,
the
cool,
patience
cool.
for it.
Whoa, yeah, thanks, okay. Whoa, that's amazing. I didn't, no, didn't want, no. Seedling, no, seed.
This is a seedling.
The youngest phase of life.
You will need energy to plant a seed in a After a seed is planted, you can use plant growth spells on it. Plants require some things to thrive and survive. Plants that are cared for with spells to satisfy their needs will advance through the stages of life. Next, you should examine the young plant.
Whoa, really? I thought I was gonna examine the mature plant next. I was just gonna skip a stage.
This is a young plant. You can observe your plant's growth visually. The plow spell allows you to remove a plant, or the revive spell allows you to transform a wilting plant into a young plant. Now you should examine the mature plant.
That's what I was thinking of doing. If it would let me. Thank you.
This is a mature plant. When a plant becomes mature, it can be harvested. Each type of plant yields a different harvest. You can harvest from a plant as long as it's in its mature stage of life. It's now time to take a look at the elder plant. This is an elder plant. An elder plant can be harvested one final time. Once an elder plant is harvested, it disappears. You should return to speak to Farley.
Finally.
So, there you have it. Think you know it all now?
Yes.
Don't get carried away. I've still much to teach.
Please, go ahead. Teach it. Please, put me out of my misery. Thanks for the disparagus.
I'm sad to say that gardening isn't all nurturing and happiness. Plants can be endangered by some very real threats. Take a look at the two unhealthy-looking specimens to the other side of me. Come back when you've seen for yourself what can happen.
Whoa, a wilting plant? That's amazing.
This plant is wilting. Plants can die if their needs are not met. Plants have likes and dislikes. A plant's likes are things it enjoys being near. A plant will flourish if it is near things that it likes. An important part of gardening is learning how to arrange your plants. You should examine the dead plant now.
Okay, I just cut like so much of that dialogue out. And I got the gist of it. All of that was unnecessary.
This plant is dead. The greatest threat to plants are pests. If pests are not eliminated, eventually the plant will begin to wilt and die. When a plant is infested by pests, it cannot be harvested. To eliminate pests, you must use pest-fighting spells. You can purchase pest-fighting spells from vendors throughout the spiral. Farley can tell you more about how to get started gardening.
It's a sorry state to see plants doing so poorly, but it's important to know what risks there are when gardening. I think by now you've learned the basics of planting and gardening. If you've been paying attention, the seed Blossom gave you should be enough to get you started. You've already got the basic spells to care for your plant, and I can sell you additional spells and items for your garden. As you continue to garden, you'll reap the rewards in the form of harvests, badges, and even experience. I look forward to seeing you again with your newfound green thumb displayed oh so proudly. Best of luck to you.
Plow, revive, thank you. Is that it? Please be done. Thank you. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, which you didn't because it was pretty much boring and about gardening, who cares about gardening? Oh. Maybe like a couple people who play this game. I mean, I do it from time to time, but it's not that amazing. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.